Ferncliff is a place where my soul is filled.
I honestly can't think of a place I would rather work or be.
We're a missional camp that looks not only to take care of ourselves, but to take care of others and do it in a way that takes care of creation. Camp is a lot more than the roasting marshmallows and hiking and singing songs around a campfire.
When it comes down to it, campers are going to remember how they were treated and how they felt.
We have volunteer groups that come in on a regular basis. We have mission teams that come all year round.
They love coming out here and feeling like they're making a difference.
You don't have to have kids in a classroom. How they're able to be a friend, cooperate, problem solve. We see the biggest growth outdoors.
We have things that you might expect at an upscale hotel, but we are providing those in a pastoral environment on 1,200 acres, 10 miles west of Little Rock.
I'm convinced that just about everybody that comes out here will have an amazing experience.
This is a place where you can feel connected to something bigger. Ferncliff has such a variety, so there's something for everyone. One benefit to our camp programs is the small group camping experience. So campers are in a family group. They have 1 or 2 counselors with the group. It's a small group of people, so they really get to know each other. We try to foster that sense of community or family when campers are here.
We want them to be able to explore their faith. We want them to expand independence.
There's so many opportunities for kids to do things here that they don't often get to do. And I'm not just talking about archery or boating or slingshots or going on hikes, but also opportunities for kids to live in a small group setting with people who might be very different from them, for them to ascertain what they're good at, what they might not be great at, or what they like to do, what they don't like to do.
That's kind of the beauty of Ferncliff. It's a safe environment, but they get to try out new things and find their space here.
Camp is a lot more than the roasting marshmallows and hiking and singing songs around a campfire. It actually heals people.
I think for many of them, for the first time, they really start to experience God for themselves.
These kids are really developing a deep connection with the natural world.
When it comes down to it, campers are going to remember how they were treated and how they felt. That feeling of community, of feeling safe here, of feeling listened to and heard. This place is just life-changing.
The culture here is one that is always looking for new ways to complete our mission.
The Disaster Assistance Center was started after Hurricane Katrina came through, and Church World Service, which is a global relief agency, needed someone a little closer just to logistically help get things on the ground.
We had acres that we could provide for this warehouse so that once it was created, it changed Ferncliff from being a camp and a conference center to also being a disaster assistance center.
We receive disaster kits from churches around the country that want to do a hands-on project. And so those kits then come here as a central warehousing facility. We inspect them, check them, rebox them, and prepare them for reshipment to disaster areas, all using volunteers.
That translates to thousands and thousands of hygiene kits and hundreds of flood buckets.
When we get that call, we can respond quickly because things are already in place.
It's stuff, but it isn't stuff. Each one of those things, it's a gift.
Nature Preschool is really working hard to build those developmental milestones and basics and foundations that kiddos need. They're collaborating, they're problem solving together, they're coming up with new play ideas.
They learn to appreciate what the outdoors has to offer, what plants can we eat, what should we stay away from. From the beginning of the year to the end of the year, I can just tell they've grown so much. Their balance has grown, their speech has grown, how they interact with other children and adults has grown. It's just a beautiful thing to see them blossom.
We allow kids to be who they are. And so if a kid is quieter and just enjoys sort of one-on-one activities, there's space for that child.
They love to have a job: forest ranger, teacher, wagoneer, fire builder.
We teach them, if you don't like something, you can go ahead and put a limit to that and tell your friend, I don't want to do that.
Can I try?
We are raising little humans to love the outdoors and love each other.
You can do this. You don't have to have kids in a classroom.
It's really about letting the child find their own sense of wonder.
It's a magical moment.